The evening of April 30th, a couple weeks ago, we had a tornado strike our system, and at the height of our outages, we probably had about 2,500 people off, to 2,000 to 2,500 people off. We have about 3,800 members, about 6,500 meters that we serve in northern Oklahoma, north central Oklahoma. We lost over 500 poles, and one way that we reached our members was through our website and our Facebook page. Before the storm, we had about 670 Facebook fans. Now we have about 740, 750. So we added quite a bit of followers during that week. One thing that I did, like I said, it hit that evening of Monday evening, but May 1st, as the daylight popped up, I was one of the first ones on the scene. I took pictures before the cleanup began or anything, so it really emphasized to our members what we were dealing with. Cut down the call volume tremendously compared to previous storms, and it showed them the impact or the obstacles that the linemen were going through. We brought in about 65 to 70 additional linemen to help with our crews, and they stayed for about 7 to 8 days. So it was a pretty intense week for our co-op, but we've made it through worse storms than this. But I'm telling you what, social media really had a big impact for our employees, the linemen, and our members. About 2 or 3 times a day, I would make updates on our Facebook, link them to our website about where we stood with outages, and we had a substation take a direct hit. The transmission line was down. There was literally poles and wires scattered amongst northern Oklahoma everywhere. I really do stress to anybody that's thinking about implementing social media to their co-op, please do it, because I promise you the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So, through Facebook, you can track your insights. I think the last time I looked at it, it was about 9 days after the storm hit. We reached 9,600 people, whether that was them looking at our photos, looking at our comments, or like say someone makes a comment on our Facebook page, it'll pop up on their news feed. Well, they were looking at some of our fans' news feeds. So after about 9 days, we reached around 9,600 people. And as I mentioned, we have a membership of about 35 to 3,800. So that's a whole lot of people for us, and it was a good PR focus for us, and we were glad to see the benefits of Facebook. One way that we're able to share some of our Facebook posts and our Facebook interaction with our members, the timing worked out just right for our June newsletter. I just completed that newsletter about 4 days ago, and of course I wrote a story detailing the storm and shared some photos, but I put a side column with about, I think it was 7 to 8 posts that we had from our members or just people that lived in our surrounding counties, thanking our linemen, thanking the K-Electric employees, showing support. That's showing support of our Facebook, thanking us, and that meant a lot. I shared those comments with our crews, with the we brought crews, like I mentioned earlier, we brought crews from other co-ops and contractors, and I shared that with them. And when you have that support, that support system, through social media, it really helps the linemen. So that's just another great source that Facebook offers.